Boa noite, sejam todos muito bem-vindos à meditação diária noturna da Sahaja Yoga. Aqui é o Ciro que fala do Coletivo de Brasília. Vamos iniciar o nosso programa de hoje, fechando as demais janelas do nosso computador, esquecendo um pouco as chamadas do celular, inspirando e expirando bem profundamente para acalmar a nossa atenção e trazer a nossa atenção para dentro de nós mesmos. Vamos elevar a Kundalini, convidando as 3 grandes mães e depois fazer os 7 bandas de proteção. Lembre-se de passar a mão por cima da cabeça. O movimento da mão é o que distribui as vibrações, fazer o nosso campo de proteção. Vamos colocar a nossa mão direita, palma da mão direita voltada para a Mãe Terra. E vamos pedir, Shri Ganesha, por favor, remova todos os obstáculos, remova os obstáculos da nossa mente, permita que a nossa meditação se aprofunde no silêncio dentro de nós mesmos. Mantra Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora vamos colocar a palma da mão voltada para a água do Futsok e vamos vibrar a água saudando Shri Samudra Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. 7 bandas sobre a água e vamos colocar os nossos pés dentro d'água. Mantendo ainda a atenção no Muladhara Chakra, vamos acompanhar e recitar o Shri Ganesha Atharva Sheersha.
Shri Ganesha Atharva Sheersha.
Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi Tvameva Sarvam Khalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshadatmasi Nityam Vritam Vachmi Satyam Vachmi Avatvam Mam Avavaktaram Avashrotaram Avadataram Avadhataram Avanuchanamavashishyam Avapashchatat Avapurastat Avuttaratat Avadakshinatat Avachurdhvatat Avadharatat Sarvato Mam Pahi Pahi Samantat त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवः स्वरों गणादीं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादि तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नादसन्धानम् संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निक्षुद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजम् रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणम् अच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते स्तुलम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय Shri Varadamurtaye Namo Namaha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devai Namo Namaha.
Mantendo ainda a nossa atenção no Muladhara Chakra, vamos recitar os 12 nomes sagrados de Shri Ganesha. Aquele que recita ou até mesmo escute esses 12 nomes no início do casamento, no início do aprendizado do casamento, nas chegadas ou saídas, em batalha ou em tempos de dificuldade, não enfrenta obstáculos. Saudação àquele que tem uma bela face, uma face que é bela e auspiciosa. Shri Sumukha, mantra reduzido. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sumukha Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que tem uma presa. Shri Ekadanta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadanta Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que tem cor marrom avermelhada. Shri Kapila. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kapila Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que tem orelhas de elefante. Shri Gajakarnaka. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gajakarnaka Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que tem uma barriga grande. Shri Lambodara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lambodara Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que é enorme. Shri Vikata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vikata Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que é o destruidor de obstáculos. Shri Vignanasha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vignanasha Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que é o líder dos Ganas. Shri Ganadhipa. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganadhipa Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que usa uma faixa cinza. Shri Dhumraketu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Dhumraketu Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que é o chefe dos Ganas. Shri Ganadyaksha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganadyaksha Namo Namaha. Saudações àquele que carrega a lua em sua fronte. Shri Balachandra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Balachandra Namo Namaha. E saudações àquele que tem uma face de elefante. Shri Gajanana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gajanana Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora então vamos terminar o nosso banho de pés, descartar a água. Daqui a pouquinho voltamos para continuar a nossa meditação. Vamos voltando à nossa posição de meditação. Nós vamos continuar com a nossa atenção no Muladhara Chakra. Vamos pedir Shri Ganesha, por favor, dá-nos, ensina-nos as Maryadas, os limites, até onde podemos ir. Mantra Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora vamos colocar a nossa mão esquerda sobre o nosso fígado, sobre um pouco abaixo da última costela do lado direito. E vamos pedir Shri Ganesha, por favor, esteja em nossa atenção. Por favor, purifica a nossa atenção. Mantra Shri Nirmala Chitta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Descansamos a mão esquerda, a mão direita sobre o nosso coração. Shri Ganesha, por favor, esteja em nossos corações. Preencha os nossos corações com a sua inocência, sua pureza. Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Agora vamos massagear a nossa Sahasrara. Shri Ganesha, por favor, traga-nos até os pés de lótus de nossa mãe e até os pés de lótus de nosso pai. Por favor, mantenha nossa atenção em nosso Sahasrara. Por favor, dai-nos a consciência sem pensamento. Mantra Shri Nirvichara Samadhi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Descansamos as mãos, palmas para cima. Com toda a nossa atenção no Sahasrara, vamos ouvir as palavras de Shri Mataji no Shri Ganesha Puja de 1991.
So the first thing is that we should understand that Ganesha gives us Maryadas, limits. It is innate within us. It's not imposed on us. It is innate. A little girl, if she's shy, she knows how to protect herself. Even the boys, they are shy and they try to protect themselves. But that innate innocence we try to flout. Because ego is there. What's wrong? You tell them everything, what's wrong? And you do not know how devastating it is. In London, I know of so many parents telling me that their children are already squatting, they have got already children, at a very young age, about 15, 16, they have got children. And this is so widespread. And so shamelessly they discuss. I mean, in the newspaper if you read, I mean, you can't imagine why to write all these things in such details in the newspaper. There's no need to write each and everything in the newspaper. But basically, we are good people. God has created us good human beings. We are beautiful people. But this ego and this kind of a stupid idea that what's wrong in doing anything coming from ego. People have gone amok, and when you go amok you get caught up by these booths. And then once you are caught up by these booths you start behaving in a manner that no one can explain why they behave like this. I just don't understand. There was a boy who came with all his hair not properly done and looking funny, and with all these jatas as we call them. So I asked him, why do you dress up like this? You look like a primitive man. He said, I want to be primitive. I said, you cannot. Your brain is modern. By just making such hair, are you going to become primitive? You cannot become primitive. But just imagine, all these external things they do. For what? To have an identity. Now this idea of identity is also a sign that you do not have your Maryadas. You can do anything, you can become a punk and all kinds of things you do. I mean, there are no Maryadas. And that means you are denying Ganesha completely. Ganesha has created those Maryadas innately within us. Even a prostitute in India, she has to take to that profession because she's forced into it. Maybe she's being brought from somewhere, or maybe that out of her big problems she might have been a prostitute. She will see that her child is saved. She knows that it's wrong. But here it is so bad that we do not know also that it is wrong. I mean, imagine, this is the limit of things, that you see yourself getting drowned in the water and you know that you are going to be killed. Still you are enjoying, very nice, I am going to be killed. This is the situation of the wisdom. This is really shocking. So we have to now understand what are our Maryadas, how we have to live within our Maryadas. And I am sure if you really work out your Shri Ganesha, for that the best is to meditate. Put yourself on some nice turf, grass, sit on that, put your left hand with the light and right hand on the Muladhara and say Atharva Sheersha. If you can remember it by heart, it's a very good thing, otherwise you can keep the book and read it. Or say Ganesha's mantra to begin with. It's going to help you very much. It's going to help you, your eyes, it's going to, your whole thing is going to be very nice. And also with this kind of a mad Muladhara, a woman can become extremely aggressive with her husband. I mean, she can be a very cruel woman. And that's what is happening in America now. But I can't understand how women could be that cruel. I mean, I never used to think women could be cruel, really. I mean, they could be sly, they could be sort of doing some scandal mongering or some sort of stupid things like that. But that a woman should be a cruel woman. When I first read the history of England, I was surprised that there were some queens who were very cruel. And also that there were 7 queens were killed. In India, if you even kill, if a king kills even one queen, he'll be ousted completely from the whole country. So it's not a something very simple thing. It's very serious. For Sahaja it's very, very serious. They have to revive their innocence. They have to revive their Maryadas. They have to delimit themselves. It's very important. Otherwise, as I would say that if you have some wheat spread out everywhere, how can you reach the heights? You have to put them into some bags, some Maryadas. Only by Maryadas you can rise. Of course the Kundalini will help. Of course Ganesha will help also. But we should also try to watch ourselves. There should be introspection. Are we still in the same category? I have told many people that it is better you walk with your eyes towards the grass, only at 3 feet, because at 3 feet you can only see children, flowers and grounds. Not higher than. Nothing very beautiful is beyond that, I think. Always much higher, so that you just see above the heads of people. Nothing in between. And our whole style, lifestyle, is so funny. I just don't know how to explain it. But is accepted. Yesterday there was an Indian, and very seriously came and told me that I am committing one sin. So I must tell you. I said, what? In my family nobody takes beer, but I am taking beer sometime. After that I didn't know where to look. What to say? Very seriously he said, you are mother, so I must confess to you, but now I will never touch beer. Imagine. Very seriously he was talking. And another fellow came, he told me, I said, now you Indians don't want to come to this thing. What is it, you are all making money? He said, we have made lot of money here, we don't want any money. But I said, then why don't you come? You should come and take your to Sahaja Yoga. He said, you see mother, mostly this is, the trouble is, it's very great hesitation. He said that, you see, mostly it is not advertised in Indian papers. And we Indians think that we are rather of a different species, you see. How are we going to fit in with these people? Because you see, their ideas are so different, ours are so different. And how are we going to fit in with them? It's very difficult. But this time I saw some Indians also and some Indian musicians singing. So it seems that we can fit into them. Yes, I said, they can fit into you and you can fit into them. It's easy there, your style only. He said, we were really enamored how they were nice, you see. And they were, because they do not consider that these things are bad or anything. India is like that, you see. They think that you are of a different bottle and they are of a different bottle. So you are like that and they are like that. They cannot be like you and you cannot be like that. So they think it's a different bottle you belong to, it's a different category of people. But they don't think that you are bad or good. They don't pass judgment. But this is what it is, that we have to understand that we have gone too far with this madness, spoiling our Shri Ganesha. Also, Australians have to give a very big deed in Shri Ganesha's area, because you are sitting on the soil of Shri Ganesha. To all the Sahajas, you must show. But as you know what, we had horrible experiences so far, and how people have been dominating and doing all kinds of nonsensical things, money-wise and otherwise also, morality-wise. So it sometimes upsets the whole balance of Sahaja, because it's all depending on Shri Ganesha. That means depending on Australians. And Australians have all the possibility of reaching a great height in Ganesh principle. Because they have the Mother Earth here sitting down. What else do they want? You need not take to stupid American style things. I mean, if you see their Halloween, I tell you, you won't eat your food for 8 days. And if you go only to Rio, even you do not visit their carnivals, but even if you see the pictures, you won't eat your food for 1 month. So horrible there. So, are we going to follow them, or are we going to start our own Australian Shri Ganesha's special people? Or this I have to warn you. And people are all watching all over. All Sahajogis are there. You know that all over the world we have Sahajogis. And they are watching everyone. And you have to do your maximum to express your Ganesh principle, which should be very easy for you. And as I told you that Australia was a part and parcel of India once upon a time. It has come down here. So, at least in your films and all that, you can say they are dharmic. They are dharmic. They are not so bad as the American films are. But still, this idea of copying the French or the Americans shows that we have lost our personality. But Shri Ganesha gives you a personality. He gives you a personality because he gives you Maryadas. You see, by Maryadas only you get your personality. A person is known by his Maryadas. And that's what has to come within us, are our Maryadas. So today's puja is about Shri Ganesha. Of course, you know he has got 4 petals, and you know what he's placed in and what he does and all that, and how he looks after the chastity of his mother and all that. But the main thing is that how we develop Shri Ganesha within us. How people see us as the incarnations of innocence on this earth. I know it's very difficult, but imagine Shri Ganesha sitting on the gate of hell, of excretion, because he's just like a lotus above everything else, and he makes everything fragrant. In the same way, I expect all of you, the Sahajogis of Australia, to have that beautiful personality of Shri Ganesha, and that you emit that fragrance of innocence among all the Sahajogis and then among all the world. May God bless you.
Vamos então aprofundar a nossa meditação com atenção em Shri Ganesha, Maryadas, na nossa pureza e na nossa castidade. Vamos agora saudar a nossa mãe, venerá-la com os seus 3 grandes mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Sarasvati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Ksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. assim vamos finalizar a nossa meditação, elevando a Kundalini coletivamente, convidando os 3 princípios de quando os nós lá acima da cabeça, olhando lá para cima. Depois vamos fazer os 7 bandas de proteção. Muito obrigado pela companhia de todos, pela meditação coletiva. Tenham todos um excelente final de semana. Fiquem atentos às nossos anúncios das atividades de fim de semana. E para aqueles que ainda gostarem, nós vamos assistir uma pequena apresentação das crianças que foi feita a Shri Mataji, também em 1991, porém na noite anterior ao Sahasrara Puja. E nós vamos ver nesse trecho de vídeo Shri Mataji de uma forma muito humana na plateia do teatro. Boa noite, Jai Shri Mataji.